What up YouTube? Jordan Lance, Redeye Racing, back for another massive video today. Today we are tuning the Redeye past the horsepower of the Demon with the Diablo tune, so let's go. What up guys? Today we're installing an unlocked PCM and we're gonna throw the DiabloSport tune on the Redeye. It's supposed to give us about 48 wheel horsepower on 91 octane, I think about 56 on 93, but out here in San Diego and Los Angeles where we're driving the car around, there's only 91 available. So we got our unlocked PCM right here. Not too exciting. We got our tuner right here. Let's pop it open. I opened it for a second, but didn't check it out too closely. We got our OBD2 cable, which is gonna allow us to write a tune to the unlocked PCM. We install it somewhere under the glove compartment or under the steering wheel. I'm not sure which side, but we'll check it out. First we have to connect this to the computer and update the software on it. So after we do that, we will hop down to the car and check it out. But the process is you hook the tuner up to the stock PCM and it reads some of the data on there. Once it gets that data onto the tuner, you can go ahead, unhook the battery, switch out the PCMs, reconnect the battery, and then, you know, write the DiabloSport tune onto the unlocked PCM, and then we should have more horsepower than a stock Demon on racing gas. So I'm pumped. I can't wait. I'm excited to see if it sounds louder. I mean, it's obviously going to be a little more powerful, but we love that sound increasing a little bit. So let's get down there, throw the new one in, check it out, do all the craziness. I'm pumped. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but we're gonna have more power, baby.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, guys, so we're over here at the computer. So if you just go to DiabloSport's website, they have a section for software downloads. And since I have a Mac, I just went to download update Agent 1.0 for Mac. Then it downloaded. We're gonna pop it open, and then we will connect our tuner with the cable they provided into the USB port. Once we do that, we should be able to update it and then take it down to the car and do what we need to do. So I'm pumped. Oh yeah, for those of you that have watched the channel, finally cut the locks off. Still got a little cabbage up top here, but yeah, had to clean it up a little bit, looking a little nicer, so that's cool. For anyone that's new to the channel, welcome. We like to race cars around here, Redeyes and Charger Hellcats and stuff like that, so yeah, we're making more power. And then in a few weeks, I don't know, should I tell them? I don't know.
No.
All right.
Wait, no, you already. Yeah.
No, I don't think I told him. But in a few weeks, there are some big changes coming. Actually, next Tuesday starts #1 change on the Redeye. And then the week after that is just going to be insane. I can't wait. More coming soon, guys. So we tried to install the updates through the Mac, and we tried to install them just through Wi-Fi. Neither one of those worked, so flipped over to my work PC and plugged it in, and it recognized the device immediately after installing the little download, and it's now downloading the updates. So hopefully these complete and we can roll down to the car soon. Alright guys, so we're installing our OBD2 bypass cable, right? Meow.
Yeah.
And so what we did was pop the little liner that's under the glove compartment down, and there's a little box up here that has a bunch of electronic connections. and we're going to plug in the red and black cable to the very end of it. So I'm gonna take the camera and get it up here to see if you guys can even see this. Oh yeah, so this one right here, we're gonna plug the red and black one right on the end, and then we're going to route the wire over to the driver's side so we can plug in the sensor. All right guys, so after you plug in right here, then you have to navigate the cord through here over to the driver's side. I mean, you could technically just pull it over here, but we're gonna make it look nice, so you gotta push this cord through to the other side, and then it comes out over here. You can see it's already right here. Came through this little section over here, and then I will hop on the other side and show you how we plug it up. Alright guys, so we got our cable, and if you can see right there is our hookup point. So we're just gonna slide this up here. Boom. We're plugged in. We'll get rid of this cable so it's not just hanging out by the pedals, but we'll hook the tuner up there and see what we can do. All right, so we plugged up the tuner to the cable we just popped in, and it turned on immediately. So that is a good sign. We should be able to get our stock data off of this thing now. So wait for it to load up. All right, so it loaded up. We're gonna click Tune Vehicle. It says, please ensure the key is in the run position, but do not start the engine. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. All right, we got factory data retrieved. Please install an unlocked ECU or contact customer service. Please press continue to reboot. Alright guys, so we disconnected the battery in the back. Now we're going to pull the PCM out of here. So there's just a little push pin right here and right here. And this is actually the electronic sensor that tells the car if the hood is open or not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop both the push pins out. The hood prop covers make that a little more difficult, but that was easy. Now this piece should come off, beautiful. And then we got like a 13 mil right there, looks like. Let's tighten, let's see. Have a little ratcheting wrench here, which is great. We didn't use these forever, and then all of a sudden they have a million uses.
Home Depot coming through.
Home Depot clutch ratcheting wrench. And it's great because there's like a 8, 9, or 8, 10, 12, and 13 on the same one. Got a nice big bolt coming out there. And then this should allow me to pull the PCM up. And then it should be, yeah, there's 2 more 10 mil bolts on the back of this, which is actually on the PCM, it looks like. That'll allow me to take this bracket off right here. And then once I do that, I can actually pull off the PCM. Can't believe we're doing the Demon Tune.
I know. Been talking about it for a while now.
So, we've done complete drive shaft swap out for carbon fiber. We have a rear diff brace under there. We have rear suspension arms that we replaced. Rear seat delete. We got racing seats. We got catch cans, hood prop covers. This thing has had quite an upgrade season to it. We got halo lights right here. But it's time to stop messing around with the fun cosmetic mods and get to some real deal mods here. So we're adding power and a few other things coming soon. So yeah, I got the 10 mils off right there. So this little bracket should come out. Okay, we'll just put that over to the side here. So these little clips right here, there's one right here and then one on the lower end. You just got to pop these off and then the PCM comes out after that. All right guys, so we had a little trouble getting the PCM out, but we unscrewed the sway bar. So there was another screw over here holding the sway bar in on this side, and we took the two screws over on the other side out, and it's actually still attached to the car here. But we were able to pop it open just a little bit by taking the screws on both sides out. So we got the top one out of the PCM here, as you can see, and we were able to pull the PCM through once the sway bar was out of the way. So we can actually pull the bottom one out, and let me show you how you do it. So I'll put it back in. There's a little top plug right there that you push down, and then you pull this up. But you gotta be careful, because when I was messing with this one, when I pulled up, just the outside casing of this top part came out of the bottom part, and then you just see the wiring still attached to the PCM. So you almost wanna push down on this casing while you pull up on this plastic piece. And once you do that, then it frees it up. You'll see a little blue pop out the side here, and then you can just wiggle it around. Old PCM. See you later, buddy. All right guys, this is the new one. Looks exactly the same as the old one, but it's a little lighter actually, and most importantly, it's unlocked. So we can write whatever code we want to this baby. So we're gonna throw it in just the way we took it out, and then we'll jump in there, connect the tuner, and write the tune. We hooked the battery back up. We got the new PCM in. And we got the tuner hooked back up. So it's still reading the backup. It's reading the backup data and then downloading it on the modified PCM. And then it's gonna write the modified tune. Got all kinds of cluster panel nonsense going off. Traction control, service active dampening system, the battery, engine. We already have the seatbelt and the airbags on, but God, all the warning lights are going crazy. Wow, look at the shifter. All right, we like to see this. Tuning complete. You may unplug the tool and enjoy driving your vehicle, or tap continue to reboot. Yeah, that's it guys. We have our Diablo tune and our trans tune installed, and we're gonna wait till tomorrow to gas it up and test it out, see how much more powerful it is. But yeah, it should be about 50 wheel horsepower. I mean, we were probably about 7 to 715 before at the wheel, so add 48 wheel, and that's what we should be at. So can't wait to test it out. Let's go. Alright guys, we are ready to test out that Demon tune, or DiabloSport tune, essentially the same thing. But yeah, we got a 48 wheel horsepower boost that is locked and loaded in the computer. We're on the freeway right now, the 405. And we're gonna do a couple runs right here, see how nice it is, see if I notice any difference. Now, I haven't tried it out yet, and I'm interested to see if I really notice a difference, but I did notice that when I started the car up, it was loud. I mean, like, loud. And I revved it a couple times, and the roar was a little different. Normally it's just like ear-piercingly loud and like cracks. But this time it was a little lower, more of a rumble, So interesting. I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, let's do a couple pulls here. We got kind of a little bit of traffic going on. I mean, nothing like before quarantine, but yeah, we're actually on the way to do another mod, but we're gonna finish this video up. I just did the intro for that video, so you will see it soon. It's very exciting, but yeah, here we go. Wow, it's loud. This thing is roaring. Let's pass this jack. This much. Oh wow. Yeah, it's running. That is running. Even around that corner, I mean, we got up to 100 right there easily. I mean, we got up to 65 exactly easily. Wow. Okay, yeah. So it's definitely louder, which I like. That is, I just love how this car sounds. I mean, if it can get any louder, it's just all a bonus at this point. But I mean, this thing just sounds ferocious. I'm sure it can be heard from miles away. And knock on whatever wood's in here that I don't get a ticket in this thing, but it's bound to happen. So have yet to get one in this car or the Charger Hellcat somehow, but it is coming soon, I'm sure. Alright, finally back on the freeway here. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Running! I mean, it hit 60 to 100 in freaking no time. This is crazy. You definitely noticed that boost. I didn't notice it at first, and I was kind of upset. I was like, man, 48 horsepower did nothing, but you definitely notice it. It's louder, significantly louder, and it's running right now. I mean, this thing, we gotta get some times on this bad boy, but in a couple weeks, those times aren't gonna even matter, so see if we can get one more. Alright, Redeye, what you got for me, baby? Show me one more time. DiabloSport tune. 850 horses. What you got for me, Redeye? So loud. God, I love this freaking car. And it's, not only is it just so loud, but it's so much louder than the Charger that it makes me just love it even more. But man, does this shit sound good or what? Oh, here we go. Here's a lane. Let's go, baby. Running, running, running. Let's go! This thing is too fast. Oh man. This car just puts a freaking smile on your face, man. I'm telling you. I know there are faster cars out there. There are nicer interiors, but in terms of just putting a smile on your face, miles per gallon. That's what my cousin's husband says all the time. 1,000,000 miles per gallon. Not very many miles per gallon. But yeah, guys, that was a few runs for you in the Redeye. It's running great. Man, it has some serious added juice. I would say not in like the 0 to 60 range really, but after that, in the 60 to 100, 60 to 120 range, it wants to run. I mean, it's first of all, it's hooking, so that's good that we didn't like outpower the the drag radials back there. But second of all, it sounds freaking amazing. So I think it definitely worth the tune, guys. And they do all different cars. It's not just a Redeye or a Hellcat. So they do GM, Ford, and FCA cars. I'm not even sure what else. I think they got all kinds of cars on there, but yeah, definitely worth the upgrade. So easy install. I mean, one of the easiest installs I've done, especially to get more horsepower. I mean, super worth it. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. Jordan Lance, Redeye Racing. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.